The 1K dividend account challenge is going, guys. We are going to update for January. We'll see how it's performed. So for those that are new to my channel, don't know what I'm doing, this is where I put $100 into 10 different dividend paying stocks of all different yields and risk factors, and we're going to monitor how they do in 2023. I'm doing this partially for myself. I want to see what funds actually perform well and aren't just really hyped up. And then maybe I'll put some of this into my actual investment account on my own. But for now, we're just going to watch this and see how it does. It's been really fun so far. And it's been bouncing all over the place. It dropped about $10 the first week and then ran all the way to being positive 40. Since then, it has cooled off quite a bit. And we're sitting at a 2.3% increase, $23. Now, $23 off $1,000. No, that's not crazy. It's not too, not super high. But the important thing to note is 2.3% in a month is pretty phenomenal. If we can average that out for all 12 months, you would be looking at what, a 15-16% gain on the year. Much better than SPY has been doing. So that, it's decent. It's decent. Looking down here, let's see exactly how much everything's gone up or down. Our main winners, ABR is up $5, MPW up about $5. MPW was up about $9-10, and then it started to sell off a bit. Zim is our biggest gainer with $6 in price appreciation, and then PFLT is our worst performer, down $5, and then we have SCHD down 22 cents. So everything's going to be bouncing all over. Another good one, USOI, is up $4 price appreciation. Nothing terrible. We still have that $100 in cash that is getting interest, which I do like. I'm waiting to buy into some of these funds. I wish I could do partial shares, fractional shares, but I can't. So I have to wait until it's not too much of a hindrance on the overall performance of these stocks to buy in more and try and keep it so they're easily comparable. Now let's jump into how they've been performing. So we can see January we are getting we've gotten $1.38 in dividends so far and are expecting another 89 cents either today or tomorrow, likely tomorrow. Not great. The reason that this month is so much lower, these are all the other months. For those that don't use Charles Schwab, and I'm just learning this because I barely use Schwab, it is that way because we didn't buy the dividends by their purchase date in order to receive the January dividends. I bought all these the first day the market was open in January, so January is going to be the lowest month. Now, going back, if I would have bought them all in December, that could have worked, but I wanted to just track it through 2023. So we'll see how it does. Also, if I bought them in December was not the best month, so I guess it performed okay. But I didn't want it to mess up the overall price appreciation of 2023. So maybe I'll include January of 2024 instead, and we'll see how it performs then. Now we can see the average monthly invested income is $850. Now that's with the first month of January really pulling us down. So that's a pretty good yield, looking at about a little over a 10% yield on the $1,000, getting $102 in just dividends. That is estimated investment income. That is not price appreciation. Very important to note. So let's talk about what paid out dividends this month and how everything is doing. So we can see received income year to date. It does give you a speculative how much money you'll make each year on each stock. And we can see the highest yielding one, the USOI, by far. Now that being said, they don't have Zim on here, so it is just too risky. The show details, it says this is it talks about how it's traded and whatnot and the volatility, so they can't really estimate what it's going to get. So Zim is the wild card. It is the highest risk one we have in this portfolio, but I do like that. I wanted one high risk, and then SCHD is arguably the least risky, only gaining us about $250 over the full year in dividends. But I wanted to see how it performed price appreciation wise compared to these other high yielding dividend stocks. Now, yes, USOI doing pretty well, already up $4 and hasn't paid a dividend yet, but it should be coming soon. What did pay a dividend USOI did pay a dividend. It paid about $1.40. So $1.40, a little bit lower than you'd like to see. Their dividend didn't do great. In order to get $31 a year, they will have to step that up. I know it does pay monthly, but we're not going to get there. There's only 12 months in the year, and that was looking at like a $20 dividend, $24. So they'll have to step that up a little bit, and then I forget, there's another one that hasn't paid out yet. It's supposed to pay out tomorrow, and we'll see how it does. 26 cents in interest is not terrible. I do want to get this money invested so that's more thorough. The whole plan of seeing how they all perform. I wish they could all be exactly at $100, but I couldn't do that. There's no fractional shares with Charles Schwab. So looking back, maybe I should have used a different broker, but we're already in too deep and I can't restart, and I can't wait until next year to restart. So we'll see how they perform. I'll check back in another month. We'll do another update, see how the price appreciation's done. I'll keep doing videos just like this, and I'll do little updates, maybe some weekly updates on TikTok and in YouTube Shorts for you guys to follow along if you're interested. So as always, if you guys like the video, that helps me out a bunch. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Which stock would you own and which stock would you not own in this group? And then maybe at the end of the year, we'll see how your picks match up against how they performed. As always, subscribe if you guys are interested. I put out this content quite a bit, a couple times a week. Try to keep the videos shorter and quick and to the point for you guys. I don't like wasting my time. I don't like wasting your time. So none of this is financial advice. This is all my own opinion on what I'm doing. It's not advice on what you should be buying ever. You should always do your own research like I did on all these securities before buying. Yes, I did research on Zim. Yes, I know it's probably not going to work out well. I'm going into it with the idea that it's going to perform pretty terribly, and same thing with the USOI, depending on how the dividend holds up. So should be a fun year. Hope you guys join me, follow along if you want to follow this journey, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.